This case right here, it hits different because it's not a family trying to figure out where she belongs. A dad in New Jersey, a mom in California, and a stepfather who apparently has a lot of opinions. Let's get into it. Miss Canary, this is your father.
Yes.
And your stepfather.
Yes.
Mr. Rea.
Yes.
How long have you and Miss Canary's mother been married?
About 8 years, Your Honor.
So you've known her since she was about 10.
Yes.
How long have you and her mother been divorced?
8.5 years.
Now, this is the case as I understand it, and it is my hope that I don't make this family situation any more strained than it apparently already is. What's your first name?
Mackenzie.
Mackenzie, you were living with your father for a while.
Yes.
And then at some point, you decided to go and live with your mother and her husband.
Yeah.
When was that?
It took about a year to process, but it was,
July of 2011.
yeah, we moved out. Me and my sister moved in 2011.
Your sister and I moved.
Yes.
In 2011. So already before we even get to the drama, you can feel the tension in that courtroom. Two father figures standing next to this girl, one biological, one step, and somehow both of them ended up in front of Judge Judy. That alone tells you everything. And notice how Mackenzie stands her ground immediately. Judge Judy says $4,000, and she doesn't hesitate. She says $6,500. At 17, respectfully correcting a federal judge. I respect it.
Yes.
But you would go back, and where does your father live?
New Jersey.
And you live in?
California.
Now, sometime, I gather, last year, you went home to visit your father to New Jersey. And at that time, you were 17?
Yeah.
And all 17-year-olds want a car. Mr. Reyes says he and your mother didn't think that you were quite responsible enough or ready for a car, but when you went back to New Jersey, your father gave you $4,000 to purchase a used car.
$6,500.
$6,500?
Yes.
Is that correct?
I don't know the exact amount. I just know what I was told, and I believe that she did say that she got money from her father. It was not designated what the money was for.
$6,500?
Yes.
And what was the money for?
It was for the purchase of a car.
Of course it was for the purchase of a car, Mr. Rea. That's what it was for. He wasn't giving her money for anything else, and you really understood that because, according to your answer, she wanted to buy a used car for $4,000, and you and her mother, according to what you wrote,
Yes.
said, we don't think that that's a good idea to buy a used car. It may be unreliable. We think, here's where it gets interesting. Her dad gave her money specifically to buy a car. The stepfather tries to act like the money was some mystery fund with no purpose. But Judge Judy isn't having it. And honestly, neither am I. The man wrote it in his own answer that she wanted to buy a used car. You can't rewrite history in Judy's courtroom. She should buy a newer car and finance the rest, and you and Mackenzie, and I assume her mother, went shopping for a car. And when did that happen? Month and year?
July 2013.
And you found a car, and you put down a down payment in what amount?
$4,000.
That's where I got the $4,000 from. And what did you do with the other $2,500?
It was used for car payments or any other necessities I had.
What car payments?
I was making insurance payments and car payments.
Insurance payments to whom?
I gave the money to my mother. She asked for an amount, and I gave her. I wasn't sure what the money was going to.
Your Honor, in all fairness, she never made but one car payment the entire time she had the car.
I don't care.
Okay.
She says she gave money to her mother. Her mother's not here. In any event, at some point, the situation was such that you asked Mackenzie to leave the house.
Yes.
Month and year.
There are actually 2 times I asked her to leave. The first time I recanted. That was in, I think it was June.
August.
August of 2014.
She got kicked out, not once, twice. A teenager living across the country from her dad, doing her best in a blended family situation that clearly wasn't working, and she gets removed from the home. Twice. Whatever happens next in this case, just remember what we already know. This girl was navigating adult problems at 17, and somehow She still showed up to court with her head held high.